Hello everyone, SilverContrail here, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Plays Direwolf. And check this dude out. He's like a zombie horse. He's like a knight on a... Oh boy, ooh. He's fast too. Yeah, he's a fallen knight on a zombie horse. They're added by Enderzoo. They're kind of interesting. We talked about this last episode. With Parcel. So speaking of which, last episode, I didn't really have an intro for that, and I just kind of got to it. I got into things because it was a very impromptu recording. So let me talk a little bit about that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, first of all. And yeah, that was with Parcel31U, the creator of Material Energy 3, or Cubed. And obviously we both play on the server, and we decided to go finish our progression up for the Twilight Forest. Unfortunately, where you saw us stop, that is essentially the end of the Twilight Forest progression because the castle is not implemented yet. So we can't actually continue to go any further down that progression tree. If you check out the achievements list, which is how you do the progression in there, after you get the map, you go kill a Naga, then you kill a Lich, then you get the maze things. And you go kill a Hydra, and then you go to where is it? The Urgas Tower, and then to the Arctic to go kill the Snow Queen, and then you go get a lamp, and then you go to do past the Thorns. But I am under the impression that there is no door in the Thornlands for you to unlock, so we can't actually get any further past that. But it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. I've always liked the Twilight Forest, and I'm really glad that they added sort of a progression system into it, which is really cool. It's definitely still one of my favorite mods. We've got all the heads here. I think we're missing the Hydra head. I think we lost it, but we do have the Lich, and the Urgast, the Naga, and the Ice Queen, which we got recently. So yeah, lots of things have changed on the server, and lots of things haven't, because I haven't been playing very much. In fact, almost not at all. I've been working non-stop. Yesterday I had a day off. Today I have a day off. Those are the only times I have to record, and during those times, I'm spending a lot of it writing articles for TCG players, so I don't really have a lot of time. Ow, ow, ow. Well, these aren't finished yet. Oh, that's too bad. I don't have a lot of time to play, so I've been trying as much as I can to find time, but again, it's hard. Ugh. Trying to check this thing out. This is a cobblestone generator that we made, or that Parcel made, I guess. Oh, I don't want that block. I want any other block. There we go. Let's put a block down here. Oh, it's not going to let me, is it? There we go. And another block right here. Oh, that's tricky. It's using a cobblestone generator to go ahead and pull tons and tons of cobblestone, and then it gets it gets collected in these factorization packagers, and it just packages them down to cobblestone. Compressed cobblestone. Oh man, my throat's totally getting blocked up. Excuse me. Speaking of audio problems, the last episode I kind of screwed up my audio settings. Next time I'll be sure to have those fixed, because I could tell when I played back the video, like, you can't really hear me that well. I screwed up my recording, unfortunately. This thing's almost done. Just needs one more quintuple, and then that'll be the last. Or no, we need 2 more quintuples, or 3 more quintuples. You need 9 of them, and then some more of these guys, and then just the last septuple, and then we can go ahead and make the watering can, because we can make octuple, I think, at that point. No, we need 2 more. We need 2 more. We need 2 more. I keep thinking it's 9 cobblestone to make that. So yeah. I haven't been on a lot lately, but we do have 3 floors, And I need to go replace some stuff on the walls. Today I kind of wanted to do some discussion on some things. I wanted to kind of show off the base a little bit and then talk about some mods. I don't know if we're going to get into any building today. I'm not sure what I want to build right now. But I did want to talk about some things because it's been on my mind lately. So, first of all, I guess we'll start with Applied Energistics. I went ahead and made a setup for this, and we added a bunch of the ME drives. AE2, obviously Applied Energistics is a big part of material energy, and AE2 is definitely a big part of material energy 4. But AE2 is an entirely different beast from AE1. I've been watching Etho, and he started to play Crash Landing, and he's been getting into all of this stuff, the Applied Energistics 1 stuff, and he's like, why have I never gotten into all this? And I've said for so long, since ever since Applied Energistics came out and the Minecraft guys were playing modded Minecraft, I've been saying that these guys really, really need to get into Applied Energistics because it'll totally change the way you think about item storage. It is by far the best way of storing items once you have the materials to do it. Then Applied Energistics 2 came along, and it changed my thoughts on it. AE2 is a lot more tedious and difficult to use than previous versions. In fact, I argue that it is a worse mod as a result. There's a lot of cool additions, and I definitely love all of them. I actually really like the channel system. It's actually pretty cool. But unfortunately, there's a lot of tedium in the crafting, and it takes a lot of work. This is basically our setup for creating all of the different components you need to create. And we just basically mass produce them. Like if you look in this chest, there's just tons and tons of these logic and calculation processors and engineering processors because they're such a pain to make. They take a long time, not to mention that the in-world crafting, particularly with taking items and throwing them in the water and then waiting, that first batch of pure crystals, I forget what they're called, the pure fluix crystals, these things take forever the first time you try to make them. I swear they can take like 8 hours. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it is very long. And I remember the first time I made them, I was checking on it, every other hour, and it took ages for it to finish. And you need those to even get started with this mod. It just took way, way too long. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to fly around. I've got some power armor on, so I can fly around and stuff. It's still the best item storage solution in the game. Being able to store all of your items right in here is just ridiculous. Like, I mean, this is so easy. And then, going in and you say, oh, I want to craft something. Let me go ahead and just punch in here. You want to make a pick. I don't know, an iron pick. And you just hit the question mark right there, and boom, then you can make an iron pick. You don't even have to put items in a crafting grid anymore. The crafting terminal in a big AE system with all of your stuff in here, it's just the best. It's so good. But yeah, it takes a while to get to here now. It takes a long time, in fact. Another thing I've been toying with has been cart assemblers with Steve's carts. Steve's carts 2, I've talked about this before, was the very first mod I tried in the Forge environment, besides like, let's see, what else was in Forge? Maybe, let's see, Equivalent Exchange 2, maybe? I don't remember if the Aether mod was. But yeah, I originally before I started Feed the Beast, in fact, right before I started Feed the Beast, I was doing a Steve's Carts 2 Let's Play. And, man, they are noisy out there. I basically gave it up because I started playing Feed the Beast, and Feed the Beast had Steve's Carts on it. And I used to use Steve's Carts all the time. I used to make the... Oh, is it out of... That's why it's not running. It doesn't have any fuel. I totally forgot these things need fuel. There it goes. Okay, now it should be going. This is still going to take 21 minutes. You gotta be kidding me. The reason I would use these is to make automated tree farms. Now I just do that with MFR if I really want them. But yeah, back in the day, tree farms with carts was just amazing. It was really really good. Um, that was back in like FTB Ultimate days before like I knew how to use MFR. Um, that was the mod to use. But I think it's outdated now. Ever since they added durability to certain attachments, I don't think it's worth using anymore. There's Steve's Factory Manager, which is kind of cool, and I haven't really toyed with it as much as I want to. It's pretty neat. There's a lot of cool stuff in Steve's carts, but it's really expensive. The Galgorian or Galgador stuff is extremely expensive. This stuff requires, look at that, to get two lumps of Galgador, you're going to need a block of diamond, 3 glowstone dust, some stabilized metal, which is going to require iron, more iron, obsidian, diamonds. It's going to require at least 2 diamonds, 8 obsidian, tons and tons of irons. Oh, this is all going to require diamonds and obsidian just to get 5 of this stabilized metal, and you're going to use 2 of it. And then, of course, the block of diamond, and then the Eye of Galgadors, which is going to take magma cream, gas tears, fermented spider eyes, and an Eye of Ender. You know what? I'll pass. It's so expensive, and you don't really get anything that good for it. Sure, you get the Galgadorian drill, which is an unbreakable drill, but what are you going to do with it, really? I mean, you're gonna dig through things, sure, but at the end of the day, any quarry that's out there is inevitably going to be better. It just is, there's no question there. It's going to take you so many diamonds to make this when you could just make an ender quarry and feed it some power, and you'll be good to go. It's much more useful. It's going to give you much higher yield. I think Steve's carts has really been outpaced. What I'm going to build right now is I'm building a cart that has a shooter attached to it, so I can feed it some arrows, and then go shoot things. That'll be pretty cool. Speaking of mods that I think are outdated, I am baffled, constantly baffled, that Railcraft is still in mod packs. Railcraft essentially adds nothing to the modded Minecraft experience these days, yet it is still one of the most downloaded packs out, or downloaded mods out there. Railcraft adds obviously minecarts, and it adds a bunch of different nice looking blocks. I love the blocks, they do look great. Of course, I use them around the base, particularly the quarried stone. I love quarried stone, it looks so good. And I also love the abyssal blocks, and front blocks look pretty cool too. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. They add some fluid tanks, which I think are pretty nice. Zycraft used to have them, and now they don't. Probably some of the better fluid tanks in the game, or in mod packs, modded Minecraft. And then they add, all the minecart stuff and different backpacks and lots and lots of various different minecart items, related items, including many different tracks, which are kind of cool. But the thing is, nobody really uses minecarts anymore because everyone has jetpacks and everyone can fly and everyone can teleport. Why sit around and play with that when you can just, why make these tracks when you can just do other things in the game? The one thing that it adds that I think a lot of people use Railcraft for are the steam boilers, but I think those have been outdated by, they have been power creeped, I guess you could say, by the big reactors. So there's really no incentive to use a lot of the things that are in this mod. So I think Railcraft is outdated, but surprisingly, it pops up in every single mod pack that I see. It is very interesting to see it continue to show up again and again and again and again. I don't have any magma cream. Do I have any blaze powder? I do have blaze powder, and then I have slime balls. The reason I'm checking is I kind of want to make some, I kind of want to make a blast furnace. Blast furnace. Ooh, what's this? What if this will make steel? Oh, God, I don't want to mess with Industrial Craft. And then there's Industrial Craft. Don't get me started on Industrial Craft, aka you need 5 million machines to make your first machine that actually does something worthwhile. It is something. That's for sure. How do you even make these? These are weird. Huh. So these things are made with a combination of magma cream, 2, 3, 4, 5, and soul sand and netherrack. Netherrack, how much soul sand do I have? Oh, I have quite a bit. Oop, I ran out. Unfortunately, these things need to be a little bit bigger. So I don't think this is gonna work. 2, 3, 1, 2. I think they need to be 3 wide. It has been a long time since I made a blast furnace. A very long time. Yeah, I need way more. And then I think you put lava in the middle. Yeah, I don't think that Railcraft is worth using anymore. I don't think that I don't think that Steve Scarts are worth using anymore. And again, I think they're just outpaced by other mods. Whether or not you want to argue that those mods are overpowered, stuff like big reactors or MFR is overpowered, sure, you know, you can do that, and I certainly won't blame you if you want to make those claims. You know, I would agree that big reactors is overpowered, even in a mod pack that tries to nerf them. Like this pack has some settings in here that tries to nerf big reactors, and it really doesn't work. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. And it really doesn't work. It's really just... yeah, it's bad. That being said, I have this weird desire to try to make these mods do something other than what they do right now, which is basically nothing. Really dig a hole straight through this. Oh, that was weird. Uh-oh. Shoot. That was almost really bad. There's just that one block in here. One block of lava in here that almost killed me. There we go. That's what I wanted. A little pathway up. We're gonna need more magma cream and blaze powder, so I don't know where I'm going. For me, I guess modded Minecraft does have an issue with power creep, but it's all gonna come down to, you know, what you want to do at the end of the day. You can look at there being certain ways that are better to play than others, but at a certain point, I think that becomes irrelevant, and it becomes, which way do you want to play? You know, do you want to use thermal expansion? Do you want to use Ender IO? Do you want to use something else entirely? Those are all up to you, and you know, it's really whatever you find to be most fun, I think, is what you're probably going to go with. And I should just harvest blaze. I'm looking for magma cubes, but I should really just harvest blaze instead. Sorry about this being sort of a ranty episode. It's kind of what I do. Come here. Gotcha. I haven't used modular power suits in a long time either. What I would do is I would always get the leggings, but then not anything else. No, I didn't get it. What I'd love to do is have a vanilla Let's Play. That's with an economy. I would love to play that with some sort of like light economy mod. Either that or some sort of MC Edit plugin that lets me maybe, let's see, that would maybe let me edit villagers so that they could have better trades. Like, I'd love to be able to trade for all sorts of various things. That's my idea of a mod, or of a really fun Let's Play, because it reduces the grinding of the game and it lets you create farms for other things, and then turn those farms into items that you actually want. Slime. Oh, we can use these slimes, I think. Right? Oh, yeah, we can. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Ah, I screwed up. Obviously, the most efficient way to do that is to pulverize those things, or sag mill them. Why aren't you working? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'll be back. I still don't know exactly what I want to do with Railcraft. I'll probably just make some high-speed rails and some launcher tracks and just launch carts with TNT into the air or something stupid like that. But I want to see if there's any application still worth looking into for Railcraft, and I'll experiment with that a little bit. Also, next week I'm looking at potentially doing some live streaming as well. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to get open broadcast software to work. It's been pretty inconsistent, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. Sorry about another weird episode. I really do want to get back in the rhythm of making more videos, but it's just been crazy lately. So yeah, I guess that's about it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about some of these mods that I talked about today. And until next time then.